Alright, so I'm gonna just start coming on here, and it's 4:44 p.m. on the dot, and I'm just gonna start recording what I see in the light. And in order for me to really be truthful and honest with y'all about this whole spiritual thing, this spiritual path to enlightenment to get to you. Because my ancestors, I've been kicking my ass. They keep telling me, go ahead and say the truth and say nothing but the truth. And it's okay if it's not hurting anybody, but it's putting awareness on the subject, Because, I had enough of keeping things a secret when I know certain things work and certain things don't. Like, right now, I'm in my Lilith era, Lilith moment. I keep seeing her life path within me, and I don't really know how to take it, to be honest. Like, the Lilith within me is, very powerful. She's a sister figure for me instead of a mother, which is kind of weird. Her and my great grandmother has been working together in the spiritual realm for me, and for my grandfather, it's Jupiter, it's Saturn, working with him through me, and I didn't come to realize this until I looked at my birth chart and actually study my birth chart and study where my soul, or where it's taking me. And they want me to bring back a old teaching, a old knowledge, but I can't really access that because I guess trauma. Sorry, y'all. Something had though. I guess trauma had put me in a limbo, in a loop. So they want me to come up here to teach and also do the work and do the healing all at once. Because I know that there are a lot of you are at your spiral awakening moment. And I'm at my spiral chaos moment, Now that I entered the good side of me and I have entered the bad side of me, it's like the serpent. My serpents are crisscrossing each other. My good wants to be my bad to do for the good, and my bad wants to be the good side and do bad for the good. And it's teaching me my yin and my yang, my moon and my sun. And I'm not quite new to the spiritual world, but I'm new to it because I don't know how to put what I know into respect so that other people can understand, and that I don't get boring, that I don't get washed out, because I don't want to come up here and say that what everybody else is already seeing and they're saying it for me, but they don't know me. They don't know who I am as of a collective. They just observe my surroundings. They observe how I respond and react to certain things. And yeah, I'm a good person, but I also beat on myself a lot. I'm more hard on myself than the people are hard on me, or I'm hard on the people around me, because I see a vision of me, or God sees a vision of me, or the divine, whoever you believe in, sees a vision of you as well, including me. And I'm trying to get somewhere, and it's trauma and all these things keep popping up. in my life, making me be in limbo. I was in limbo for like a good minute. Not even a minute, like decades, maybe billions of years. If you want to put my other life, my past life with this life, and past life before. And it's now that in this time of this reincarnation, this incarnation, this life, I'm now coming into my truth. I'm now coming into the true power of me as, the goddess within me, the God within me, and learning about God and learning about how she or he works within me, because I pull on both energy. I pull on the male god of me and the female goddess of me, or female god of me, divine beings of me. And I don't look at anything black and white, good versus evil. It's just energy. And at first I did, in the beginning of my own teaching, trying to teach myself about this stuff. It was when I hit like rock bottom, when I realized I kind of like got my answers. I kind of realized what I need to do in order to have like this fulfillment to be done, is to really say my truth and speak nothing of the truth and stand by my truth. Whether I think what I'm thinking is ugly or beautiful, or what's good and what's bad to you, I'm trying to just be mindful and not have an ego when I come up here, and not be a big know-it-all, because I don't know it all. I might hold the tablet of destiny, but I have not really come to activate it. I finally just activated the blueprint, but it's like every day I started to cry. I started to like really pick on myself, and it really hurts me to do that for me, because like they really are kicking my ass. And I'm trying not to cry now, but it's like shit, like I can't help it. It's like once you're awake, you can't go back to sleep. Once you know something, you know something. It's no way to shut it off. You just got to keep going and keep focusing on the deep end, and keep focusing on till you get to your destination, until you finally found a comfortable position in life to be. I thought it was like, being a chosen one, it's about getting the bag, it's about, having that power. But great power comes with great responsibility, and more money comes with more problems. And I'm like, that's very true in both of the statements. And I'm witnessing both sides of being like, I really hate titles. I honestly do. Because you can always say you're this and that, but can you really understand why you're calling yourself that, And it's like we really gotta come together as a collective to come up here to speak our truth, so that the next person in line or the next generation don't get lost. And I keep saying this in every video because I'm witnessing it. We are lost, but this kind of loss is a good loss, because we're gonna gain something greater within the next 10 years that I see for everybody around the world, or for the United States in general, for America. And like, there's a lot of people really starting to honor their ancestors, really starting praying to whoever they believe in, whoever they believe themselves in, and not giving up a mental space or mental clarity just to get to where you want to be, but sometimes it kind of like takes that. And this is the way that, you know, they give you the butt whoop, like the spiritual butt whoop. That shit ain't no joke. It's painful as hell. And the more you keep ignoring the spirits around you, like, spirits are real, and I can literally see them every moment of my existence. They are literally observing you. They are literally testing you at your will. And right now, for my will, it's like a push and pull kind of thing. It always, one morning or one grand rising, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling, I'm showing gratitude to the divine being. And then the next morning, I'm pulling on death. I'm pulling a lower vibrational of me. And I don't know how to, like, balance the two. I keep trying to tell myself just go with the flow, but the flow don't want to go with me. The flow really wants to leave. It wants to get out of me. It wants to regress out of me. And that's what I'm going to start doing, is just making little short videos, because talking it out is regression. Talking it out what gets things done, what helps you move forward, so that when you come back here, or when you go somewhere and expand, you know what to do. You know how to really drive your life, And really, like, it's painful. It really is. Spirituality is not for the weak. You just can't come up in this bitch and know something and not actually be with what you know, or not actually following what you know. And I'm surrounded by people within my reality always accusing me, always slandering my name, knowing damn well I'm not doing that. They are really, I don't want to say they're projecting or anything, but I'm very aware of how I am as a person. And I don't have to really prove to nobody of how generous and kind I can be. Somebody along the way is just going to see it, Like, don't let them hold you back from knowing you, getting to know you. Because what you know about you is what you know. And it takes a lot for the truth to come out. And it's going to upset a lot of people. And just alone, our presence alone upsets them in a way. And when we're trying to help them, to get them to understand that there is always a way, there is another way than what they're doing. Like, I deal with a lot of drugs addicts in my life, from family to friends, co-workers, and including me. It's something that I don't get to really, like, explain or talk about. It's something I'm ashamed for what I did to myself, but then I did it for a reason, to die off the old ego of me, because I thought that was how you're supposed to do it, but really that's not how you do it. It gives the ego more opportunity to be an ego instead of to be a spirit, instead of letting it walk in its true path, in its true enlightenment. You're kind of like telling yourself, hey, no, shut off. But there's a beautiful thing when it comes to it. Like, it's so hard to explain without exposing the light and the darkness of this, So I'm going to start coming back up here to really speak the truth and nothing but the truth. Even if it hurts me, even if it might sound crazy, even if it hurts somebody else. And I do apologize in advance That's not my intention. My intention is just to spread awareness so that I can help fulfill what it is that my soul wants to do, what it is that your soul wants to do. And we shouldn't limit ourselves at all. We're not limitless. Nothing is limited. I don't know who gave us that idea that we are limited. It's just like I have to get my reality in control first in order for me to come back up here. But they said to go ahead and proceed with cautious though. And I will, because I'm done with the whoopings. Okay, Grandma? Like, honestly. Like, seriously. My spirit team been, like, whooping my ass. And every day is like a tear. It's like a fear. It's like joyful. It's like sadness. It's all of the above and all of the below at the same time. But now it's like my shadow self is happy also, or getting ready to be, or, releasing some things. It's just, I want to make sure I have my facts right, or some type of knowledge to come back to before I just expose anything. Always feel free to hit me up. My hotline is always in the community tab or underneath the video. You can message me. I can call. I don't mind to speak to anybody. I'm very friendly. I'm hurt. Yes, I'm in a lot of pain. My energy feels weird at the moment. I'm just trying to wait it all out for a minute till I get myself in order. So until next video, until next time, stay bright.